Okay, welcome aboard. Quick tutorial on Sketchup Pro and how to create a cut list, or the fact that it can create a cut list. I'm just going to demo that. I'm not going to get into a lot of detail. I just wanted to, for you folks that do have Sketchup Pro, know that you can create effective cut lists. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, here we are at Sketchup Pro. Again, this isn't an attempt to be an all-encompassing tutorial. It's just to give everyone a heads up out there that SketchUp does have the ability to create a cut list, and that's what all the colors are for. Basically, what you do is you create a color code, attach those to a materials list, and each color represents a different thickness or type of material. For example, the green is going to be a 1/2 inch or 12 millimeter product. The orange or yellowish here is for 6 millimeter. The pink is for poplar. And you can see the back side of that, and underneath I should say. So basically, once you have your project painted, and I'll move these guys and kind of disconnect this. You can see where the poplar is providing a support, and then you go underneath and you can see the same thing. So basically, once you have your project painted, and by the way, if you're not familiar with components, that is critical to painting these, because then when these components, when a cut list is created, these components then will be specific. So you can actually find where I named this a smaller vanity, this is a bigger vanity, and your cut list will make more sense. So if you don't know what components are and how to assign those, I suggest you find a tutorial out there, and there's many that will step you through that process. So basically, once you have your project painted, then the next is to create the cut list. And the cut list will look something very similar to this. It'll come up and ask you want to generate a cut list. And basically that's just that quickly, it's broken out all those components. It's given me the total feet for the poplar. Here's the 1/2 inch or 12 millimeter. Here's a 6 millimeter. It's struggling with the dimensions I gave it, not a problem. So when you drop down here, you can see now that we have the vanity rail. This would be the poplar, and all the dimensions. It's great to have, because you can also, within this extension, you can put in your costs, and it will actually extend out your costs. Or if you're providing quotes to a customer, it's a great way to get the total linear feet. Move on down to the 1/2 inch. Again, this breaks it out. It gives you a cut list. Literally, you can just take this to your saw and start cutting these to size. But before you do that, what you'd want to do is create something called a cutting diagram. And what that does is allows you to decide if the standard panel, if there's any panel offcuts that you're interested. Again, this isn't supposed to be a detailed tutorial. The grain and so forth of your cutting direction. So once that's all set, you just say generate, and it's clearly calculating here. It's got a little bit to do. It will actually come up and show you the how many sheets that you're going to need. We're going to need 3 sheets of 96 by 48. The square feet is 96 square feet, and it's basically per that earlier cut list. It references BE, and it has those same references down here. And then you go to the next sheet, and here it has it optimized. It's showing here that it's down in this, if you can see my cursor, down to the bottom right hand corner, the efficiency is 78.5%. So not bad. and then we go to the final sheet and we have H, J, and I. And then this is actually showing where there's the scrap basically. And it's 40%. So you can mess around with this. You can mess around with the tolerances. But what I really wanted to show you here is that you can go from a something that looks like this. You color code it, and you can end up with something like this. So if you're doing any kind of cabinet work, this one here isn't that detailed, but I can tell you it just saves a ton of time when you sit down and have that cuss list available. So you can you stay at your assuming that your drawing is well detailed out and well dimensioned. Literally, you can just get those 3 sheets of plywood out and start cutting away. And then, your linear feet of your poplar, and then one trip to the store maybe. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you found this helpful, please give me a like and subscribe. I'll be putting out more content. Let me know if you want to know more about SketchUp and the ability to create cut lists.